Hey guys, welcome back. Joe Brunsman, insurance broker to the stars. Given the season, that being renewal season, I thought I would give you guys probably the least known but most effective insurance hack for getting more attention for your business and its insurance policies. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right, now why am I discussing this right now? It is renewal season. So depending upon the insurance carrier you have, the line of insurance, it's something like 25 to 40% of insurance policies renew between December 1st and January 15th. All right. Now, being an MSP, the problem you have is one, very few of us actually understand and know what you're doing to begin with. Two, you guys are currently the redheaded stepchildren of the insurance industry. And three, you're just getting lumped in with the masses if you're renewing at this time. All right. So with that, you start adding in holidays. So the month is shorter, and then you've got weekends, and now you've got parties, and everything just gets compressed. This means, oh, and I should add, some insurance people still go on vacation during this time, which drives me absolutely nuts that they do this. But that also happens, all right? So all of this means, hey, insurance folks in the industry in general are just stupid busy during this time. Now, for you, what does that mean? It means the odds that something gets screwed up go up. It means the odds that you have questions on coverages or scenarios or various circumstances. You want to know, hey, how would this type of claim be potentially covered or not? Or what happens if X? It means the amount of time that someone can spend with you just goes down dramatically. It also means that the probability that, hey, some weird new exclusion pops up on your quote, all right? And you don't know about it, your insurance guy doesn't know about it, and then you just renew your policy, that goes way up, right? So the probability that there's errors or something detrimental to you happening as far as insurance renewals go, that just goes up, and that's painful, all right? You don't want to fall into that category. So what can you actually do about this, all right, if you're renewing during this time? The easy thing is you ask for a hard extension. Now, all this really does, you have your existing policy that you paid for. All this does is it just adds an endorsement to that policy that says, hey, we are now covering you from X to Y as opposed to X to Z. All right, so you're just moving that renewal date to the right. Now, generally you can do this. It depends on a bunch of nerdy insurance stuff like state insurance commissioners and state filings and the insurance company and the line of insurance. But you can generally move it somewhere between 15 to 60 days, sometimes even up to 90 days if you're lucky. All right. Now, what are the actual mechanics of a hard extension? Well, it's actually really simple. Now, let's say you had an existing policy and it was $2,000 and you said, hey, I want a 30-day hard extension on this. I want to move my renewal date from December 23rd, which is effectively death, to January 22nd, something much more manageable and easygoing. Well, 30 days, that's about a 12th of the year, or a policy period to be more exacting. So all of that is about $167, all right, in this example. So you can move from a time of year where it's like, hey, this might go sideways. If you get non-renewed by your insurance company, you just get lumped in with a bunch of craziness, to, hey, I could pay $167 to get a lot more love, a lot more attention, and the odds that something goes sideways goes down. That sounds like a hell of a deal to me. Now, moving forward, this means, hey, your new renewal date will now be January 22nd. So you submit a new renewal application. Then you go through just the same standard renewal process that you always have. All right, so possible pushback. I had to add this in here because it's the insurance industry. Keep in mind that a lot of insurance agencies, a lot of insurance brokerages, a lot of insurance companies, they have these quarterly, yearly premium goals and bonuses that are attached to it. Now, obviously, a lot of insurance people have gotten in trouble for this. But what this means is something that's potentially really good for you and very beneficial for your business may not be so great for the insurance guy. All right. So just keep in mind, you may ask for a hard extension. you may get pushback on the hard extension because unbeknownst to you in the background, there could be this premium goal bonus thing going on. And quite frankly, I think that's utter nonsense. Now, my insurance brokerage, I set it up. We don't deal with metrics like that because I think it's detrimental in the long run, right? I'm here for 30 years. I'm not super worried about what's happening next quarter. All right. But keep in mind, something like 92% of insurance folks last less than 2 years. So they're getting paid just bottom of the barrel money. And the only way they make more money is they write more policies. All right. So you have a bunch of junior insurance folks. They're not really good at what they're doing. They don't have a lot of training. You're getting renewed during the busiest time of year. The odds that something goes sideways, something goes missed, just goes way up. All right. So if you get pushback, just remember, put your business first. Your business is your baby. I completely understand it. That's the way it should be. All right. As insurance folks, we should be looking out for your business first, not worrying about some stupid, silly quarterly bonus. All right. We should be thinking long term, but that's not typically how the insurance industry actually works and functions. All right. So just make sure you kind of keep that in your back pocket there. All right. With that, if you found this useful, you learned something today, like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends in the business community so that they know about this handy little trick as well. And with that, stay safe.